Hi guys, Lee here from Trading College. Okay, I have two trading lessons for you on this video. Plus we're going to take a look at the bigger picture with the stock market. So sit tight guys and let's dive into some trades that we've done today. Also, let's take a little look here first at the Dow Jones and the stock market indices. This is the Thursday's candlestick here. This is, you can see it's live, it's trading away. We are down again today. Yesterday we had a big red candlestick down, 1,000 points in the Dow Jones. But what I would say is there's no panic in the selling. It seems orderly. And so that is interesting me because I'm thinking now, well, you know, if we're selling off like this, breaking support areas, and it's not a quick move down with a bit of panic, then I think that's yet to come. It might come today, it might come in this afternoon's session. But let's see. I'm doing this video on Thursday afternoon. So let's see. I think we've got more downside. You know, if we go to the weekly chart on the Dow Jones, as I said, and you've probably seen many times before on my videos, you know, when we have a three wave like this, when the markets are, the momentum indicators are pushing down and the price is continuously going higher, then it has to extend much lower, deep into the original uptrend. Okay, that's a major three-way divergence. So we do have support around the 30,000 on the Dow. What is interesting me more than anything is the German DAX. It's just sitting inside this weekly moving averages. We've got a red PTS. We've been nicely down. It's a lovely trade. We've been down like nearly 15,300 all the way down to 13,000. So we've had a cracking move already, but it seems like we're consolidating. If you go to the daily chart here, we have got this white pro trading system and trend predictor here saying that today might be an up day. So what we're seeing is the European markets down and the US markets just getting absolutely annihilated, and more to come to the downside as well. And the NASDAQ here, a little double bottom on the NASDAQ, holding up here with a bit of a hammer candlestick, but the reason for that is because we are basically at weekly support. Okay, so we're sitting right here at the weekly pro trading system on the NASDAQ. So we may get a bounce, we may do. I'm not quite sure we will do. I mean, I think if we might see a consolidation, and then Friday we might see a big move down in the rest of these markets, in these indexes. Okay, so waiting to see. After a big day yesterday, on Wednesday, maybe today is a little bit more quieter. It feels like it. Okay, feels like it. Certainly does feel like it in the indices. Not as a big a sell-off as it was yesterday. Okay, all right. So let's take a little look at a couple of trades here. These are day trades, by the way, with a little bit of an intraday sort of swing. Let's look at the New Zealand CAD. Now, I made £1,300. There's the account. Here's the trade here that I did this morning in our live trading room, banking a bit of that as we go here. I'm holding about £300 worth. So banked about £1,000 on that nice move to the upside. Okay. Now look, if you take a little look at this. Now, the pro trend system had a red sell signal on New Zealand CAD on the daily. Push lower, push lower, push lower, push lower. The key is the storyteller. Look at the storyteller, the momentum indicator. Look how deep it is in this move. Really deep. Okay, so there's no way I'm short in the market when I've got a very extended, deep storyteller like this. I'm looking, as a short-term trader in this scenario, I'm looking for a kickback the opposite way, back up to the next moving average. Now, this is, if you look at an Elliott wave, this looks like a wave 2 into, this looks like a wave 3, okay? So this move back up here to the moving average wave 4 is more than likely, it is a small move, isn't it? So it's a small move back up to this area because the big move, the big trend is down. So an up move, then a down move. And what I'm trying to say here is that you never want to participate in the markets when the momentum indicator, in this case our storyteller, is really, really deep and extended, matured. We call it matured. We see that all the time, and you know, you don't want to be shorting down here. You don't want to be the last one in. So anytime you see a really mature momentum indicator like this, our storyteller, and you can use any other indicators, for momentum, I'm sure, as well, then just back away. If you don't like doing these counter trend trades for a sort of a day trader, there, we can use them to make some nice money. But just wait for the pullback then to get short after that. All right. You want to be taking part. Every trader really wants to put a trade on and make a lot of money as quick as possible. And if you can spot these early momentum moves, PTS, storyteller combinations early, that's great. This is late, guys. That is late, okay? That is not a shorting opportunity. Look at that hammer there. Hammer at the bottom of a trend often we'll see then a reversal. All right, so a bit of short-term trading for you there, and a nice day trade all the way up for £1,300. Next on the British pound, this is the next lesson I want to show you, and I want to go down to the smaller time frames here. Just show you what I mean by what I call attack. One of our a very advanced trade strategy. I'll never teach this to beginners. I will certainly be working with the more experienced traders on stuff like this, but never ever teach this to beginners. So 1 hour time frame on cable, British pound, pound US dollar. Markets went from, this price went from 120 to, made a nice momentum trigger, pro trend system buy. That is a big move, isn't it? Lovely move yesterday. And then sell off yesterday, sell off. And then we've come really deep down. So this reference point and this reference point here is a long way away. That's 125 to 123.50. Long way for intraday trading. Then we turn around here and we start to attack the prior high. So if I get a line, I draw this line across the highs here, okay, referencing this high, and let's just drag it over slightly and just show it to you how it works in real time. So you got this here, and it's trading, and then the market starts to give you a buy signal, pro trend system buy, momentum trigger, move higher here, and we start to attack that high. Now, what are traders thinking in the FX market? And this doesn't relate to stocks by any chance. This is purely FX. But as we start to attack from deep, people are looking to place buy stop orders and buy the breakout 1 pip above that high. So it attacks. So it starts to attack. It starts to attack. Everyone's getting excited because they've got their buy stop order right here. And as it goes from 124 this low and it starts to push up here, running out of buyers, oh, suddenly people are buying it. But there's not enough buyers, and what happens is the price fails with the breakout and then comes down. So I shorted here at 12,500 and it moved all the way down to 12,472. That is a nice income trade. Now it tells the story more here if you go down to the 5-minute chart. Right, so that's the high right there. Why are people buying the breakout? They're buying here. You should be buying the rotations here, rotation here, and then selling up here. Okay, so this was what I call a attack trade strategy. It is an advanced trade strategy, and I would use 2 orders to get short, one at just the breakout area, one a little bit higher. In this case scenario, the one a little bit higher did not get filled, so I made money on the first position. But if you go back to this and just think what's happening, all traders that really don't understand the day trading of the FX market will place a buy stop order right there, and then it comes down, they get stopped out, and then it resumes the uptrend. Not always, because this could be a double top, and this double top could certainly be a double top drop and push much lower, especially with a 2-wave divergence like this as well. So that means this move here was actually weaker than this original push higher. Don't get sucked in to this attack and buying breakouts. It is the easiest trade to do, but it's probably one of the most unsuccessful trades to do. You do not want to buy a breakout when it's as deep attack as that. It's okay to do it when the attack is shallow like this. That's fine, because that's stair stepping up. That's fine because it doesn't stand out. It's a nice shallow pullback. But anything you see when it's really deep and it's obvious that this stands out, this peak, just do not buy that breakout at all. You need to be buying down here, selling up here, and banking those profits. All right, guys, something a little bit different. 3 areas we looked at on this market update, and hope it helps. And good luck with your trading. Take care. Bye-bye.